Jesus even defined the Old Testament canon. Remember when he mentioned the blood of Abel to the blood of Zechariah, son of Berechiah, was killed between the altar? Remember that? You know where that's found? That's found in Genesis, the first book in the Hebrew canon. And then the last is found in 2 Chronicles, which is the last book of the Hebrew canon. They have a different order of canon.
Did Jesus or the apostles ever say in Scripture that after the death of the apostles, this is what would happen?
Just like Malachi, they didn't have to, no.
They did not say that. So are you saying the people of God did not know the canon of the New Testament until the 4th century?
It took development, yes. Well, yeah, 4th century, when you have the finish. Now, you do have the Muratorian fragment from about 175 that gives you the vast majority of it. So yes, there are books that simply, it took time to copy books and to distribute books.
So the people of God knew the canon of the New Testament because that's what the church taught in the 4th century. Is that how we know the canon of the New Testament today?
No, when you say what the church taught in the 4th century, the church itself recognized that was a passive action on their part in receiving the canon and receiving what is in fact Scripture. The church itself recognized that was a passive action on their part in receiving the canon and receiving what is in fact Scripture. And of course, the early...
let's say the people of God collectively came to understand the canon of Scripture in the 4th century.
Yes.
Okay.
Just like under the Old Testament as well.
Did the people of God collectively in the 4th century misunderstand parts of divine revelation?
What do you mean? You mean, are you asking if every writer in the 4th century is inspired?
No, if they generally, for example, the doctrine of baptismal regeneration was universally believed then. Did the people of God collectively get that doctrine wrong?
I obviously dispute that and reject that. Tertullian is a good example of the development of baptismal theologies.
How about the sacerdotal priesthood by the 4th century?
Again, something that developed over time and that is far removed from the actual New Testament teaching, yes.
So are you saying the people of God did not know the canon of the New Testament until the 4th century?
It took development, yes.
It took development, yes.
Again, something that developed over time and that is far removed from the actual New Testament teaching, yes.